Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary Jane, and in today's video we're going to look at how to do in-text citation following the MLA style of referencing. The first thing we need to note is what is in-text citation. In-text citation has to do with quoting another person's words or ideas in the body of your work. So for MLA, there are two ways of doing that. It's either you quote the author's name alongside with the words of the author, then you put the page number at the end, or you quote what the person said, open a bracket, put the author's name and the page number. There are two things to note about MLA style of referencing. MLA's style of in-text referencing makes use of the author's name and the page number. They do not concern themselves about the year of publication of the book or the source that you are using. So when you are mentioning the author's name in the text, open a bracket, put the page number at the end of the quotation. For instance, Smith has expressed this concern, quote what the person said, open bracket, put the page number. Also, you can decide to quote what the person said, then before mentioning the person's name. That is when you have the author's name in reference. So after saying what the person said, all you need to do is to open a bracket, put the person's name and put the page number. There are cases where you have multiple authors of a work. Quote or lift whatever you want to lift from the person's work, open a bracket, put the two authors' name and the page number. Continue your work. If you need to also quote another person, even if there are multiple authors, quote whatever you want to quote, open a bracket, put the author's name and the page number. So there are cases where what you are quoting can be gotten from two locations, although the same author. All you need to do is either you start with the author's name, then quote what the person said, or you can quote what the person said, open a bracket, put the author's name and put the two locations where you can get the quotation from. Just like the example that we have here. Then you can have two works cited. In that case, put your quotation, open a bracket, put the first author's name and the page number. Use a semicolon before putting the second author's name and these are two different works, that you are citing. So this is how you do it. Then, if you need to make reference to the volume and the page number, quote what you need to quote, open a bracket, put the author's name, put the volume number. Then you use a colon to separate the volume number from the page numbers. You can also decide to reference an entire volume. In that case, all you need to do is to do your quotation. After saying what you need to say, open a bracket, put the author's name and the volume number. Or you can even decide to mention the volume and the author's name before saying what the person said. In that case, you can say something like, in volume 3, Anderson suggests, say whatever you want to say from the work you are quoting from. So that's how to do that. So you can also have for corporate authors, where you have to quote what the person said, open a bracket, put the corporate author's name and the page number or page numbers as the case may be. Or you can even start with the author's name and quote what you want to quote, then open a bracket and put the page number. So like I said, there are two things to note concerning the MLA's in-text citation. Number one is the author's name. Number two is the page number. So that is that about the MLA's in-text citation. If you have any question concerning this, you can drop your questions or your concerns at the comment section and be rest assured that I will respond to you. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting and educative, I'd like to share it with your friends. give it a massive thumb up, and then also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching.